Hey there, good afternoon to you. I hope you've had a lovely Monday. My name is Judith, and this live video is for the BBNaija 2021. Yes, Shine Your Eye House Day 9. Now, I've been giving you live updates on everything that the housemates have been up to every single day, and today is no different. We're going to be talking about everything that the housemates have been doing, especially after the tension of the wild cards has kind of died down. Everybody's now living their real selves, living their real lives, and just having a good time until the next nomination and eviction. Now, like I said earlier, this is brought to you by every NG, and I would love for you to drop your comments on anything that piques your interest. Just drop a comment for me in the comment section. I will interact. This is supposed to be like a vibe. We're supposed to be chilling and talking. So yes, definitely drop your comments. All right, so let's go into the gist for today. There's a lot going on. The housemates are not very lively, but there's just a lot of underground conversations happening. People are just chilling, dropping gems here and there, revealing secrets that nobody knows about. And I'm just like, these housemates, you are deep. Okay, so first off, let's talk about Ari. We all know Ari. She's a lot to deal with, if I can say that. She's a lot to deal with. And she's not even anybody's favorite person at this time. Let me not say anybody, but a lot of people don't like Ari for whatever reason. I don't know what she has done, but the viewers are giving her poor ratings. And, it is what it is. Somebody is going to be someone's favorite and another person might just be the least favorite. It's just how it is in the Big Brother Naija house. So Ari was having a conversation with Nini and Saga and some other people around, just talking. And she mentioned that once she dated her, it's a funny story, I'll tell you. So she mentioned that one time she dated her boyfriend's or her ex-boyfriend's friend. And I was like, how is that even supposed to work? Like, what's the plan? How was that supposed to work for you? She said she dated her ex-boyfriend's friend. And Nini, Nini doesn't know how to hide her shock. She's like, how did we get here? How did we get here? But yeah, she said that. But she kind of explained herself though, because to her it was like a tit for tat thing. So here's the story. This young man, when they were in uni, they were madly in love with themselves. I'm like, okay. So he was joking that I think she did something to him. Normal fight now. Lovers are always fighting. So they fought, and then the guy said he was going to break up with her. Like that was it. And she's like, if I don't do what you want me to do, what will you do? And he said he'll break up with her. And she didn't do what he asked her to do. So in her mind, she's like, oh, this guy really broke up with me because he said it was over. So as retaliation, she went for his friend. And I was like, so many people do some things. There are people that smash laptops, there are people that smash property, people go and take the money that they gave you or collect their property from the house. But hers was just a little bit different. He went all the way to dating his friend. So yeah, while she gave this explanation, Nini could not believe. Nini and Saga were like, nah. Like, it's still shocking me. Like, how did you do something like this? But I mean, it's Ari we are talking about here. She has a lot of crazy stories. She's the same person who locked her boyfriend up for fraud. There's just a lot going on with that girl, right? So let me go into the comments before I give you the next updates on what's happening in the house. And this is from Manza. Manza says, Rose is our choice. Okay. Well, if Rose is your choice, you know what to do. Vote for her if she comes up. Now, Oluba says, Sakwa, Big Brother is out of foodstuff. Housemates are picking beans. Well, I don't think it's Sakwa because someone mentioned that they have like food in the house. I just think it's like to keep them busy because they've been talking a lot and there's nothing happening just yet. I mean, we're expecting diary sessions today, so I don't know what's going on. But for now, they're picking beans and rice. Big Brother knows how to keep the housemates busy, and this is just one of his ways, right? All right, so this is from Emperor. Emperor says, now biggie punishment though. all right. Yeah, it's actually like, I think it's a punishment for the microphone infringement because Biggie said that they all violated it. And I don't think he's going to take from their beg naira. So the easiest way for now is to tell them to pick rice out of beans. Like, how? All right. So back to the stories, things that were happening. So like I mentioned, the housemates were having like really random conversations, just talking, vibing. And Nini was talking about cleaning. You know how people in relationships have like understanding. So I'm the one who is bringing in the mullah and you're the one who's kind of like taking care of the house. Not necessarily gender roles, but some people think of it as man is the man. So Nini was talking on that topic and she said that she doesn't like to clean. She said it's ho ha. I do not like to clean. Anybody that wants me to clean is setting himself up for failure, because I will not do anything of that sort. And she was really serious about it. She was like, me, I can't clean. Oh, I don't know why anybody would tell me to clean. And you could tell that she was agitated. She was really talking like, why would anybody tell me to clean? You know, something like that. Her face there was so funny. She was like, that's the ghetto. I don't do that. I'm a fresh girl. So yeah, that was me talking about cleaning. And you know, while Ari was talking, Ari said that she can't date a broke person. But Nini, on the other hand, surprisingly, because a lot of people didn't expect it, she said that, I mean, if she sees potential in you, broke or not, she would go for you. So I was like, all right, I see what's going on here. I see what is going on here. But then you could tell that Saga was observing. You know, when somebody's just sitting down and saying, let me see what this person is all about. Is she my kind of girl? I mean, it's already established that Saga likes Nini. It's like a fact now at this point. So he's still trying to figure out if, you know, he should go for that or just forget it, especially seeing that Nini said she's not ready for a relationship. But does this not remind you of another season where somebody said she did not want a relationship, but she kept on frolicking with the guy in the house? Of course it does. So yeah, well, let's move away from Nini and Saga and Aaron for a bit. Let's talk about Beatrice and Angel. Let me take you back to Friday evening when we were supposed to have a jacuzzi party, and Beatrice wasn't partying with them. She was just by the corner, just chilling. She wasn't doing, and it's Big Brother. Like, if you're always quiet, viewers are going to be like, this person is not interesting to watch, and then they just skip you, basically. So Angel kind of gave Beatrice solid advice. She told her, look, babe, this one that you're doing, go and change it to your bikini. Like, do you want to get voted out? Do you want the viewers to think you're a boring person? And Beatrice might have been like a defining moment for their relationship, because today they were seated on the bed, they were having a conversation. Beatrice was kind of confiding in her. And of course, everybody knows Beatrice is a quiet housemate. Even for a while, they thought she was a wild card. Thankfully, she's not. But, you know, she was confiding in Angel and saying that they were kind of sharing their life experiences. And she was telling Angel that she was trained to be a quiet person. She doesn't know how to talk. She doesn't know how to defend herself. She doesn't know what to say. So she was, the kind of upbringing she had, it was always like, listen to what your elders are saying, or whoever is in authority is saying, and follow it. Or like, she wasn't taught to like defend herself, basically. So that's why in the house, she's a very quiet person. She doesn't know what to say. She doesn't know how to act when there are a group of people talking. She doesn't know how to make herself heard. And I thought that was a really valid thing to say, because so many people have misjudged her. People are saying, oh, this one is boring. And having that conversation with Angel kind of gave insight as to why Beatrice is the way she is. And she said, look, I like to play. I play a lot because I have a son and I play with him. But when it comes to speaking up, I don't know how to do it. I don't know if I'll say the wrong things. I don't know if people will laugh at me. And it's just something, it just gives an insight. This is something that so many people struggle with. And I just felt that it was a valid reason for her to give, if we're being honest. So many people have social anxiety. So many people have just not been raised to speak. And it's something that we have to deal with. But we're not even going too deep into that yet. She was just confiding with Angel, and, you know, just talking. And she said that by the age of 30, she wants to have at least 30 employees under her, you know, working for her. She wants to have her business established. Angel, on the other hand, has always spoken about how her childhood was, the kind of emotional trauma she went through, which is why she wound up the way she is. And she, of course, spoke to Beatrice about that and said, look, I've been through it. I've had trauma, but as opposed to like being a quiet person and letting that trauma make me dim my lights, for lack of better expression, I would rather be more outspoken than every other person. So it's just like people having maybe similar experiences but turning out totally different. It's just the way life works, right? So Angel was talking about her plans after the BBNaija house, and it looks like we're expecting a salon and spa from Angel, because she said that is a priority for her, opening her salon and spa, you know, having a dispatch business. And then Beatrice asked a very valid question. She's like, babe, dispatch, there are a lot of dispatch companies in Nigeria. Are you sure that that's going to make you money? And she's like, yeah, it depends on who is doing it, you know, your connect, which is how businesses work anyway, regardless of how many types of business or how many people are doing this particular business you want to do. If you have the connect, you can do it. If you're willing to, you can do it. So she's still sticking with the dispatch business. And then she also said she wants to have a foundation for girls who have been through trauma, who had like a traumatic childhood, because it was something that she wished she had while she was growing up. And finally, a restaurant. But, you know, Angel was like, that restaurant one, he has to take a backseat for a while, because I'm not sure that I want to do that just yet. Like every other thing is going to take my time. So I'll focus on these ones first and then move to the restaurant, sometime in the future. But that was definitely part of the things that she wanted to achieve, right? So yeah, that was basically the conversation with the both of them. And, after Angel and Beatrice had their conversation, Maria and Wise Money had a clash. I know someone would be like, it's been a long time coming. Like, it's been a long time coming. So back to this wildcard thing. I feel like the conversation is overflogged because we figured out who the wildcards are. Nobody went home last week. So let's just move on. But it seems some people are stuck there for whatever reason. And White Money and Maria seem to be one of those, some of those people stuck there because they were talking about, finding someone out, not finding someone out. And White Money said he found out that Maria was the one and period, like he was able to figure that out. And Maria was like, yes, I know you were able to figure that out, but how? And then that was where White Money was, just playing in corners. He didn't really want to say how he found out for whatever reason he had. I don't know, but he just said that she started acting differently. That was like his reason. But Maria was so convinced that it wasn't. Like to her, it's like, no, that cannot be your reason, like for suspecting. How will you just say that, oh, because I say acting different? Say it's your intuition. Say give different reasons, but don't say I say acting different because I've been the same. And she was really, really upset. And next thing, fingers were being pointed. But White Money being the person he is, he just kind of died the matter. He was like, I'm not going to focus on this so much. And that was basically where that ended, right? They just, all right, if you don't believe me, it's cool. Let's move on. Like, I'm not going to kill myself over anything. And before I continue with the stories, don't forget that we have platforms where you can check out everything you need to know. We have stories on so many things. We write entertainment, sports, national stories, just a little bit of everything for you. Our blog is every.ng. It will be on the screen so you can check us out. You can also follow our Facebook page on the screen as well, our Twitter and our Instagram. So catch up with us on these platforms. We have so much interesting content on there for you. Now back to the stories, right? So I just finished talking about Maria and White Money. That one. They're friends, like I said, they're friends, but they're always clashing. Those friends that they are cool, but they don't agree on a lot of things. So that opposites attract thing kind of applies to their friendship, but they are cool. Like tomorrow, you see them playing and having a good time. Next tomorrow, they are fighting. It's just a whole lot with White Money and Maria. Some are even saying that they might end up together. Do you think White Money and Maria will end up together? Because don't forget that Perry said that the only person he can be with in and outside the house, if he gets to be with any of the housemates, is Maria. So are we expecting a triangle? Or do you think White Money is too cool for that? Let me know in the comment section. So yes, Biggie came with a punishment, like we have all said. But before that, Sammy was talking to Jackie B about Angel. Okay, so here's the thing that happened. And I understand where Sammy is coming from. Last night, there was like a truth or dare game. And, as expected, people like Emmanuel and Lico Rose, who kind of have the hots for each other, were picking themselves when it's time to maybe make out or do any of those things. But for some reason, Angel wasn't picking Sammy, even when she was asked to pick 3 guys that she would either kill, kiss, or marry. Like, she didn't even pick Sammy. And I understand where he's from. It was feeling someone that feelings for did not pick you for anything like that. So, this afternoon, he was talking to Jackie B, and Jackie B is close to Angel, so she would understand certain things. He was talking to Jackie B, kind of confiding in her, saying, I don't understand what Angel is doing. Today she's hot, tomorrow she's cold. She's not being very honest with this thing that we have. I don't even know if she likes me, but I like her though. But I don't know, like I need to be sure. So that when people are asking me, I'm not acting like a confused guy. I'm not a confused guy. I want to know where I stand so that I know how to move forward with the game and with our relationship. So Jackie B kind of explained that, look, she's had like so much emotional instability. So that's why she has a lot of mood swings. Today she's blowing hot, tomorrow she's blowing cold. So you need to go and have a conversation with her, which is really solid advice. I don't see why you have an issue with somebody and you go to another person. Like, go and have a conversation with her, and then whatever comes out of that conversation, take it as her word, take it as the truth, the gospel truth. So Sammy said he was going to talk to her. Hopefully we see that. Hopefully they don't do it without their microphones like Perry and Maria, and we listen to that conversation because I want to know what those two are going to discuss. And I really want to know if Angel actually likes Sammy. Because like I said, yesterday when they were playing the game and they asked Sammy to kiss somebody, she walked out. I was like, so sis, like what's going on? What is going on? Thank you so much for joining the video, Uchechi or Gugwa. Let me know what you think on the stories, because I see you're trying to drop a comment, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, so now let's talk about this biggest punishment. Year in, year out, Big Brother gives housemates this same punishment of picking rice. Or like, it's just like, Biggie, I understand that you're mad at them because they had like a general infringement violation, infringement, that's audio infringement violations type of thing. And I think this is like punishment because he asked them to dress like ninjas. Yes, dress like ninjas and go and pick rice. Oh yes, our superstar BBNaija housemates are picking rice and they're so serious. Like you can tell that these people they're in this winning. And then Jackie B was talking to Perry and she's like, what if this is the rice that we are going to eat this night? Because they were trying to like do corner and just do it anyhow. And then Perry was like, let's not play ourselves, so let's pick this thing well. And you know one thing I found about Biggie, he might not be thinking about it, but when you say it, it happens. So is it possible that maybe because both of them have discussed this situation, Biggie might just say, okay, the rice and the beans that you picked is going to be your dinner. Imagine some people just did it anyhow. Just, I beg, if San wants to enter, let San enter. If beans wants to be rice, let beans be rice. It's going to be really, really tough. So that's where we are now. They're still picking the rice and singing. They're just trying to make the best of the situation. Honestly, they've been doing like karaoke. Of course, White Money is making everybody laugh. They're having a good time. I don't think it's more of a punishment to them because they're all together, they're gisting, they're having fun. So there we have it right now, but we'll definitely give you the updates on what the housemates are up to tomorrow. So stay tuned to our channel for all the live updates. Thank you so much to everybody who joined in the video. It was fun reading your comments. Thank you for liking. Thank you for dropping your comments. Like I said, this is brought to you by every NG, and my name is Judith. Until next time, have a safe day. Bye.